Smell that? Because I do, and it smells like $1 billion to me, man. Welcome back to Broke to Billionaire, the series where I go from a very rough start all the way to $1 billion. We're here in February of year 2. You can see we got some equipment, we got a greenhouse with some products, honey, chickens, and some silage stored up. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful field. We're working our way to $1 billion. Not looking too pretty at 5K right now, but we got another year of harvests ahead of us here, and that money should be increasing dramatically year to year. Going forward, I think I'm going all in on expanding. I've been looking at nearby farms. Can't quite afford Field 19 at our current finances, but that'll be a long-term goal. By year maybe 3, 4, 5, I want Field 19 and a bigger baling setup. But for now, Field 15, 17 looking really juicy. Without further ado, let's get to it. We got us some pallets here at our greenhouse. Looks like we got some honey and some eggs as well. We got our Massey Ferguson with its pallet fork and a little trailer here. We are just gonna get to loading up these pallets. Hey, just remember, if you don't subscribe, hate my chickens. That's just wrong, okay? That ain't right, brother. We got an entire pallet of honey here, which is very, very nice. We'll go ahead and get that there loaded up. As soon as I grabbed that first honey, the next one spawned. These bees have been busy at work here. We just got our tiny little trailer there, but I like it for these beginner harvests. They require pallets, and we obviously got the little Massey Ferguson, the pallet mobile. Making a little mistake with the honey there, realized it wasn't actually a full pallet, so I just went ahead and put that back. I don't think it'll affect it. Should still just fill her up. I'm gonna be taking a look at the price of these and make sure we're selling at a good profit. I think we are just past the peak month for most of these, so we will be storing some of these, but already anticipating some storage issues with how big our production is these days. I'm guessing between these pallets and all of the bales, we'll definitely be filling up that storage over there as I poorly managed this pallet. So it took a little bit there, but we got them all loaded up. I do believe this storage over here can be used for pallets as well. Haven't stored any in here yet. I hope it's easy enough. We'll probably back this bad boy in though. And I should just automatically unload. Maybe I need to undo the belts there. Oh no, it stores them. Okay, good. So you can see them back in there. Not too bad. Assuming I'm gonna have to store them, I suppose I should have checked the prices before storing them. But it looks like for honey, we actually want to be selling it next month in March. So I will be taking that out soon to sell it, but we might as well wait a month to be selling that so we get that peak pricing. Probably we'll just grab any incomplete pallets at the same time as well. For eggs, it's a little weird. Not till November, so we'll be storing those for a while, but we don't even have a complete pallet yet anyways. Now, lettuce, I did not realize is actually peaking right now. I thought it was last month. So I will just be selling both of these today, actually. So I'll get them back out of storage real quick and we'll get them pulled up. Otherwise, I don't have too much to do this month. I don't have a harvest yet. Been thinking about how I want to expand out the farm. It's the off season for grass, so it should start growing next month. If I expand out the farm, I'm also going to want to be doing my planting next month for any new fields. Something up here probably would have been a good idea to get earlier, but we're committed. I really do like our little field here. It has enough room for that little farmyard. It would be awesome if we had enough for this guy right here. This would be perfect, but unfortunately I don't think we're there quite yet. Alrighty, so we are all loaded up here. We just need to go on up to Johnson's Farmers Market yet again, our favorite farmers market. Get these sold. Could hire an AI worker to drive up here, but sometimes a farmer just gotta do it himself. Also, there's not much else I can be doing right now, so we're driving. I think the plan for right now is to stick to silage. I mean, we have all the equipment. It just makes sense right now with our current dollar amount to just be maximizing as much as we can. Well, I definitely like to upgrade my setup for baling. I just don't think it's super feasible right now when I just need to expand out how much I'm making per year. The only way to do that is just get more land, get more planted, get more grass, just increase production. I am very happy about the other side productions we got with our greenhouse chickens and honeycombs, and that will definitely bring us a lot of money over the course of the year. But with our silage operation as is, I don't want it to remain static. I want that thing cranking up to 10. I want to be making all kinds of money. And the nice thing is once we get that going, we get a few more lands, it'll get a lot easier to diversify what we're selling, what we're planting, just getting more equipment. I definitely missed the turnoff for Johnson's Farmers Market. Oh boy, now we're just at the Miller's Shaw Mill, and I don't think they want my maters here, boy. Okay, we're doing some mater off-roading. Hope no one's out on a walk today. Out of the way, buddy. Oh boy. Hey, Johnson didn't see nothing, man. Woo! He's still in there busy trying to sort out my bale debacle from last video. I honestly have to think about where these things go every single time I drive up here. Get them sold. Farmer Johnson, you better like them maters and that lettuce, boy. Man, he takes a long time to load up them maters, huh? See my money increasing. All right, there we go. All that for $2,000. Took his sweet dear time counting up all my maters. I think I've lost a level of trust with old Farmer Johnson after all of my antics thus far. Joke's on him, because those antics will be continuing, because I will be making a lot more runs up there. It is unfortunate it's so much of a drive every single time we want to deliver them pallets. Probably be trying to sell them at peak prices, but at the same time, when it comes to storage, the silage is almost always going to come first. It is very nice that storage container can hold both silage and pallets, though. That's our whole operation. All right, back here to the farmstead. I like our little pallet mobile setup. Quite nice. All these tire tracks, though. Not looking so good. We are now in March of year 3. Does look like we finally got a full pallet of eggs. That's wonderful. Got us a full pallet of honey, and obviously our usual supply of lettuce and tomatoes. So while our grass ain't regrowing right now, it's still in the harvested state. It will start the growth this month because it is back to the growing season. Long winter is over. The long dark. It's time to get back to business, man. All right, so first thing up, I think I'm just gonna grab a couple of these fertilizing contracts. Put an AI on it while I'm working on expanding out our field, figuring out what field I want to be getting. I want more land, man. Now I'm thinking field 53 is actually looking pretty good. Definitely in our price range, $140,000. It's about the same size as Field 17, except Field 17 has that extra little strip there that adds on another 40K, which I just want to be saving right now. I'm in full frugal mode. We're going to be getting this. It does need to be weeded. Does need to have a stone picker run across it. We'll just go ahead and rent both of those out. The good news is, even though we have to weed the field, there's a weeder in here that also happens to plant grass, so it works out perfectly for us. We can just go ahead and get rid of them weeds, get rid of them stones, get it all planted, and next month it'll be growing at the exact same time our field is currently growing, so they should match up just perfectly. So it is time to borrow some more money. I'm feeling good about this though. We are taking out money to be buying fields, and that just directly increases how much income we get. Bigger harvest, bigger yield, or to sell, more money. I am not liking how many red numbers are in this loan though. Oh boy. I think it's time to buy. Just like that, we expanded out the farm. I don't love the disconnected nature of it, but I'm thinking I'll probably end up buying this one soon enough as well. We'll kind of just go for this whole corner here. I would love to get field 19, but I just can't do it right now, man. I just can't do it. With that, we got some equipment to lease out and get that field all prepped up. So first up, unfortunately, got a stone picket. Just lease that out for the day. Get that taken care of real quick. Obviously got to get weeding too. Lease this boy out as well. So let's get going here. Get the tank started up. This is exciting though. We are making serious progress. Getting more land, more yield. I just want more money year to year, man. I think this is just about the best way to do it. More silage just means more money. All right, so we got the stone picker. We'll just get picking them stones up, boy. I'm just gonna go ahead and put an AI on getting them stones picked up while I do some pallets with the Massey Ferguson. This is just gonna become a monthly ritual at this point. Grabbing all these pallets, either selling them right away or putting them in storage. Now, it's actually the peak of honey right now, but everything else going in storage. So even though it wasn't a complete pallet of honey, I think it makes sense to go ahead and just grab it since it is peak season. So we gotta get selling these. Guy is picking these stones up. I think. Those too small? Do I have to be rolling these? Oh man, that's gonna be unfortunate if so. Not picking up the stones? Confused here. Field stones are just the worst. I didn't even notice there are oats planted. So I actually need to cultivate this, which is a bit annoying, but that is why I can't be picking up them stones right now. We're still gonna need this stone picker. I'll just drop it off right here. Annoying to have to do that first. I didn't realize he planted it. So between last month and this month, he actually put down some oats. I guess this to be expected. Farmers do be planting their crops. We are at our favorite potato delivery location. Dropping off some honey. Just a little $1,000, a little easy peasy. Money in our pocket. Feels good cultivating a brand new field like this. Massey Ferguson with the stone picker all ready to go over there. Feels like it's been a while since I cultivated a field. Rarely ever have to do that. Do a quick little double check that I can even grab these stones now. A little bit ugly, but that was just a little tester. Do a full circuit grabbing all them stones. Just ripping up this here field, taking out all those oat seeds that the farmer already planted. Would be nice to get a little bit of extra product from that oat. I'd rather just do this, save us a bit of money. We'll get some more grass planted, brother. There's definitely a lot of things I've been wanting to buy to make things a bit easier, to make this whole process a bit faster. Really think I just want to funnel a bunch of money into just getting more yield. I want more product. I want more stuff to sell. I want to get that bank account up. I think I might have spent a little too much money on convenient things. Kind of like that Massey Ferguson over there. Although with all the pallets and everything, that has been very nice. So I had the ability to move around those pallets, have the ability to transport them with that little trailer there. All while this guy is working has been very, very nice. There's always something kind of satisfying about cultivating a new field, getting it all ripped up, ready to go. It is kind of funny though, we're ripping up a field just to plant grass. It's good to get out in the field working. One nice thing about grass is this is always just a one-time thing. Once I get this all weeded, de-stoned, all that goodness, then it's just grass growing. Our normal circuit. It's just going to be a great field for yield, a bit more space to work with. I'm definitely looking at that field over there though and wishing we had that, man. Might have been a better thing to do instead of getting all these productions. I've been having fun with the chickens and the bees and all that goodness. Long-term goal, that field over there. That is what I want. I want that field. As soon as I get that field, I also want to upgrade our baling setup. I've seen some really juicy square bale setups that I think will be worth upgrading to once we have a bit more field. It's nice to have those long-term goals, something to work towards while I'm out here tilling the field. Massey Ferguson's ready to go as soon as I want to get stone picking here. We might have a couple patches to clean up, but I can already tell there's a little patch missed there, but we'll just go through one little pass at the end, clean those sort of things up. Yeah, I can even see it right there. With just another pass or two here, and we will be donezo. Gotta make sure it all gets covered because we don't want a single stone in here. Damages our equipment as we're rolling it through, and definitely don't want that. That's just money out of our pocket. Oh man, that train coming dangerously close to the Massey Ferguson. Just that's why you don't park on train tracks, huh? All these freshly planted oat seeds almost ripped up. This field's looking really good already. I'm just so excited. Wish we had a little more money to buy this field here. Some more in general. I want some more farmland in my name, as you can tell. Probably will be continuing the contracts. I mean, that just fuels getting more land. I like those big contracts where it pays me $50,000, $60,000. Now, we just need to clean up those last little patches we missed here. Looks like a couple corners, little tiny pass right there. Yep, we are good. Okay, we are cultivated. Now, the Massey Ferguson, we'll get him stone picking right away. Got him moving on that one. Oh man, I forgot I even still had this guy. Just drop off the fertilizer and get this all turned in so we don't have to deal with it no more. A little cheaper if you keep tractors topped up on health rather than letting them get down all the way. So I've just been trying to repair every time I swing by. You want to keep it about 3/4 the way the repair bar there on the bottom right. Keep it topped up. Save yourself some money. We definitely need to be saving money anywhere we can right now. Been a little too spend happy, not enough make money. Had our sights set a little too much on convenience and not making money, which is the most important thing. I mean, how else am I supposed to get to $1 billion, man? Repair that guy right there, and we will go get that weeder. I do believe we have some seed back at the ranch too, so we'll just go fill this up. This can seed at the same time than it weeds, so. Massey Ferguson doing? He's doing his headland passes and he's scooping up them rocks. We top this guy up with some seed and we're gonna get over and take a look how we want to be planting these. Obviously need to be all done with our rock picking first. All right, just finished up the stone picking. Sometimes when you get a fresh field that's already been planted, it's like, man, what have you been doing? Planted, but has full stones and hasn't been fertilized. Like that other farmer. You gotta be picking your stones, you gotta be fertilizing, you gotta do all that stuff, man. Take a little look-see here, get this unfolded. Does have a seeder on it. Similar to how the roller was, it doesn't have a fantastic capacity. It's not too bad. Good, just like that. Want to make sure everything looks kosher back here. Okay, we are gonna need to roll it as well, which is very unfortunate considering I could have just rolled those stones back in, but that's okay. Rolling is quick. I wasted a little bit of time and money on picking all those stones. I didn't know if it needed to be rolled or not. You just gotta roll it the one time, so we'll just get the big roller and get it taken care of real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Edges of fields are always so weird, but we'll just do a little bit of a scuffed headland pass there. Taking out the grass on the side there is pretty funny. Our down and back's going. Initial stuff is a little annoying and maybe Could have considered getting 2 fields instead of 1 since we had to lease out all this equipment anyways. We'll do our expansion a little bit slowly, but that's good to keep in mind for future fields that we're probably gonna need to weed, definitely gonna need to plant, gonna need to roll. And once you're done with that, it's just easy peasy. It's just harvest and fertilize every time. Running a little low on seed, we're gonna need to refill. Very much gonna be looking forward to scooping up these here marshmallows, taking them on over to the storage over there. Having a disjointed farm is kind of weird, but I think it just made the most sense for our bank account. Haven't had any patches mess up quite yet, but I assume we'll have a couple. That's a calling card of the Tater Farms, is just all them little gaps. Speak of the devil, is this our first little gap right here? Is it? Is it? Oh, it is. Look at that. Man, messing up my field already. I'll go ahead and just get that roller. Got that leased, and we will just go grab it right after this. Does need to be ran by the tank tractor. Could have planned this out with AI a little bit more, but we're trying to save a little bit of money. So doing it all our own. Definitely be utilizing the double tractor when it comes to harvest, especially. I feel like we had a pretty good system last time. So one more pass, then roll it, and we're good. Oh. Of course, I forgot fertilized again, naturally. We'll go ahead and roll it first and then fertilize. I'll get the Massey Ferguson set up with the fertilizer there, so it's just ready to roll as soon as I need it. We're gonna have a gap here again, brother. Look at this. Oh no! No! Wow, no gap. I was wrong. Oh, I can't be wrong. I can't. I could never be wrong. Oh, one little pass here to end it. Oh yeah, look at that, all planted. All right, time to go grab this here power roller. The one nice part is the rollers are so big, especially the one I got. I love getting the big one just because the tank tractor can handle it. Speed things up a lot. Doesn't really cost too much more money, so I think it's worth. Might put an AI on this one just so we can get the Massey Ferguson set up with the fertilizer spreader. All right, AI driving the tank tractor on down. The Massey Ferguson here. Grab the fertilizer, and it's just fertilizing the field after that rolling. We are done for the month. Top it up with a little $400 repair. Easy as pie. Oh man, that guy's flying in here. I didn't even know there was a road. Vehicle store, man. What you doing? What you doing? Right, driving her back on down. You know, the Massey Ferguson really does look pretty naked without this front loader. I'm gonna put it back on. Like seeing somebody without their pants on or something, man. Like I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody out in public walking around. And I guess it depends who it is, but can't be having my Ferguson going around naked. Pallet production is just so nice from that greenhouse. I mean, it constantly is just spitting out the tomatoes and the lettuce. Strawberries aren't too bad either, but I don't know if it's quite worth to do. It's just so many pallets because it makes twice as many, and they sell for about half as much, so I just like doing those two. Like this dude's just starting his power rolling here. Got our nice collection of seeds and fertilizer here, all ready to roll. I just realized we got no fertilizer in this thing. Got some time while he finishes what he's doing there with the power rolling, so I'll just fill this bad boy up. Come on right back. This field over here looking real nice. Oh no, he got some canola going. All right, that's a big old harvest of canola. The oil mill's right there. I'm jealous. Got our own nice little farmstead here though, a little homestead. Plenty of fertilizer left over from the contracts. We'll generally be using this for contracts, but there's just so many fertilizing contracts and nothing else. We might as well use their equipment. It's only like 50 bucks to use theirs, so it made no sense even just putting the extra mileage on the Massey Ferguson. Look at that, the double tractor action. So amazing. Nearly done with his power rolling. We're fertilizing here. You gotta love it. You gotta love the 2 tractor setup. Such teamwork. Look at that right there. He is all done. It is all rolled. Amazing job, sir. Now it is just fertilizing and we're good. A little bit on the end right there. 15 meters, just a little spray there. Save us some fertilizer. Need to do another round of fertilizing next month, but otherwise it is looking real nice. That should be fully fertilized. Need to hit it with the fertilizer again next month, but otherwise it is perfect. Get this taken on back. Just fertilizing next month. That's it. That'll be it in April as well. 2 fields growing now. Didn't quite double the operation, but that should add a pretty hefty chunk. Should make our money back very quickly on that. Last year's harvest just on silage alone was about 100K, and we had a decent amount of bales left over as well. We had about 42 bales left over, so that is a good chunk. So just this field earning probably 100 to 150K per year. Hey, that's March, folks. Well, good morning. It's April. Our grass right here. Oh, beautiful. Growing. 100% fertilized. 98% bonus. Our other field, we need to get it caught up here. We're going to go get this guy fertilizing right away. We'll go ahead and use the tank tractor for that one. Also have a few contracts here we might be interested in. A little fertilizing. That never hurt nobody. Making sense to me to just go ahead and borrow some more equipment, man. I mean, you can get that one for $72. That is just easy peasy. Get these guys going right away. They always have the same little tractor with skinny wheels, and I don't really get the point, but you might have judged, I suppose. I don't know if we actually need the tractor weight, but I always just put it on. Might as well. All right, now we got him working on that. Because we got some pallet work to do, I'll probably just get the tank fertilizing this time. Get him sent out for a quick little run on our new field. Get him going on a fertilizer job too. Back up here, sorry buddy. Get these pallets loaded up. Oh man, was looking at used vehicle. That is a excellent harvester. Wish I had a reason to buy it. So many pallets. We have so many this month. Our trailer's nearly full. Now on other saves, I've stacked it up to 3 before. I don't know how safe it is. It definitely results in some tipping, but pop these in storage. Got 1 honey pallet and the rest just from the greenhouse. Might be pretty standard. Chicken and honey supply will be a lot lower. So I should probably check up on their food. Our run a little low, so I will get them some more food. Have to start growing our own food eventually for the chickens, but for right now, we gotta buy it. Got that all put into storage. Take our belts off. Go grab us some chicken feed. Nice to just have this little cart to move it around with too. We're making a run. I think I'll get a few bags here. 4 bags of chicken feed. You can save a whole lot of money with your chickens by using your own product, growing your own sorghum, wheat, barley, all that goodness. The excellent way to just earn a little more money. Get these chickens fed right here. Really easier to arrange this for the pallet fork. Gotta keep that in mind where I'm parking this thing. Be able to just grab 2 at a time. Always an adventure using these pallet forks. Can't say I'm the best at it always, but I'm not too shabby with it. So much for my 2 at a time idea, huh? Look at, oh, we're feeding them chickens. Oh man. All right, who is done here? Getting close to being done. The big field too. Does look like we're done fertilizing here. Missed a couple little spots around the corners, but that's all right. I can get that covered real quick. You can see we also got the 100% fertilized, 98% yield bonus. Looking so good. We are very nearly done with that contract as well. Very nice. Look at that field. Amazing. Once this is all done growing, it'll just be hitting it with the mower and hitting it with the fertilizer just like our home field. Got it all caught up. They should be on the same cycle as well because they both just started growth this month. We should get right around 3 harvests a year. Like my little water path there. That's my shortcut. It's like looking behind the waterfall in any platforming game ever. We have definitely ended up with some extra feed there. I just emptied out the last bag and we have a little bit extra. It takes about a bag and a half to fill it up to the top, so getting 4 will keep us stocked for a while. Definitely consider growing the sorghum, add the equipment too. Harvester especially just really sets you back decent costs every time. So I think it's actually makes us a lot more money as it is right now. Look at that. Pallet Master. Guys, just about to finish up actually. All right, looks like we are done with this here harvest. Once we're done with this one, I think we'll just go ahead and speed forward time a bit. Oh, welcome to May. Nothing too crazy to report. Everything's still growing as expected here. See, we got us some growth. It says we're ready to harvest, but it is stage 1 right now. We will be hitting this next month, both of our fields. And of course, in the contracts, our favorite baling contract does say that he wants tedder in baling it, which is unfortunate. I would consider using my own equipment, but considering I gotta use a tedder, paying $2K out of the $23,000 right there just to be able to use the tedder there makes a lot of sense. I think I will go ahead and borrow items and get going on that. It's just one of those contracts that makes me a lot of money every single time I do it. You know which? Got that one. Could even roll this forward and keep it going on the fertilizing train. Let's do that. Oh, we got our favorite mower going right by us. What up, man? On mowing. Contract work, man. It's the backbone of my farm. Silage and contracts series by MisterTaters. Downside of the fertilizing contracts, they're easy money, but it's kind of annoying refilling the fertilizer spreader all the time. Guys mowing already. Going for it. All right, so we got that AI worker. He's baling. I was just gonna go grab the bale loader and start picking those things up. Surely this guy won't care if I just borrow his tractor, right? Right? Wrapping up this contract and to get us a bit of money before the month is over. We got a harvest next month. I'm looking forward to it. Might be doing a little less contracts. It used to be something I really tried to maximize every single month. I think I'm still gonna look for some that match up well with my harvest months just because they take so much time and the AI can kind of work on them in the background. But some of these months I just don't have much to do and I don't really want to go and do a mowing contract for like 6,000 bucks, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Change things up, might be a little more harvest heavy, going quicker through the year, focus on our harvest. I mean, we are on year 3. I mean, we have a decent amount of assets to our name, but not a lot of actually liquid cash. I'd definitely like to get that up, or at least convert more of the money into land rather than all the equipment I have in loans. Which has been kind of a calling card so far. Not a good one either. Not a good one. All right, we will start collecting these. He's been doing a good job. They're pretty good at baling, honestly. I mean, he's done everything this harvest so far. He's done the mowing, the tedding, the windrowing, and now the baling. And I will do the bale loading. Horseplay actually does have a function for loading up the bales as well. I haven't messed around with it too much. I figure I could do this part. I enjoy grabbing them anyways. Gotta learn to just kind of follow their line though. Like we did a headland pass, so that's why you got some going this way. Really enjoy this bale loader too. Kind of wishing we had gone into square bales. Running the bale wrapper is kind of annoying, but so much bigger, you know? Hold so much more. You get way less of them. I mean, you still get a lot of them, but way less. Way less. They definitely miss a few patches here and there when they do it, but convenience factor, the convenience factor. He's almost done too. Thinking this tractor might not be it. It's struggling with the bigger loads. He's been doing a good job baling. Why I don't want to disrupt his flow, make him drive all the way up to Johnson's Farmer's Market. Also, this tractor definitely has enough get up and go. It's totally fine. Damn, look at all those bales. We can carry 14 of them a trip. Pretty nice. Bet my bale loader isn't for square bales. Otherwise, I would grab that and get that bad boy going too. Speed this up a bit. Back at Johnson's Farmer's Market. You know, I remember old man Johnson yelled at me enough times that I know where these bales are going. I'll drop them right here as much as I don't want to. Let's do what we do best and get those mowers going. Start the engine first though. All right, we got an AI starting the mowing work and I'm gonna get going on these pallets. Okay. Unexpected break. Sir, you can go. All right. Just jump scare me with your immediate stopping. I'm gonna have to take another few water runs here, so that's all right. I'll probably just get the AI started on the other field too, mowing while I do this. So I think I'll fill this like to the brim with water. Then probably fill up another liquid fertilizer and we'll have a little bit left. Piece of grass, a bush growing through my trailer. You got the power washer, man. I'd end up taking some of these trees out at some point, making a little access road now that we're kind of growing out that direction. It can hold a ton of water. Alrighty, we got several more trips of water to go. This greenhouse, it's really sucking through it. I guess that's kind of expected for a hydroponic greenhouse, but still, feels like I just filled that thing up to the brim not that long ago. The amount of stuff you can do with 2 tractors is just so nice. I just noticed I had an AI worker come up here. The header did not make it, so it must have fallen off somewhere along the way, which is very, very funny. I wonder if the harvester itself knocked it off. I'm just gonna do a little drive back, see if I can't find it anywhere. Although I guess I'm gonna have to go with the combine now that I think about it. This guy stopped. Oh man, these two are so funny. All right, I need to go grab that trailer anyways. You, sir, need to find your header. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it's very funny. This guy will see it somewhere along the way and get blocked. See what happens. You need to start sending the tractor first. This happens less often. The harvest is usually just fine. It's just the getting there for some AI that they have so much trouble with. Oh, it is so funny though. It just fell out like really soon into the process. I don't know. Looked like it was pretty secured on there. Missing a header. Would it show up on the map? Oh, it's literally right there. So it must have just fallen out immediately. I can always just drive the combine up with the header on it, even if the AI has a bit of a challenge with it. I left the trailer up there. Maybe I should have brought it back, but whatever. I totally forgot you could see those things on the map, but I kind of liked playing hide and seek for it. Need to get this baling going, but I've just been sidetracked so many times now. Oh man, the header right there. That is hilarious. In fact, maybe I'll get the Massey Ferguson baling while I handle these guys, and then I'll worry about finishing up the water later. It's filled up enough for the month at the very least. Not sure why I think it's gonna be an easy process every day. It's a little naive of me, honestly. It's funny every time, though. It is funny every time, I must admit. Those make me laugh. It'll be an interesting process taking that header all the way up there on the front of this thing, but we'll handle it. We'll handle it. He's got the baling going already on the Massey Ferguson. We got the mowing going over there. I meant to do more of it myself, but sometimes these contracts just a little random whether you're gonna get the good workers or the bad ones, you know what I mean? We got the bad ones today. Should speed up once they actually get going harvesting there, but we need to get the header there first. The great header escape of 2024. I'm just gonna drive it myself though. I already know this dude ain't gonna be able to make it. Takes up the whole road. He'll do fine bailing for now anyways. We'll definitely be getting on the bale loading. Ability to drive through town, take out everything, scrape every car is completely unmatched. Whoa! Whoa! Ramping off every car. It's kinda awesome. Just when I say I'm not gonna focus on contracts, look what I'm doing. I am driving a combine across the entirety of Elm Creek. Halfway through the day already. It's gonna rain soon. And I am out here driving a combine up north. Takes the whole 2-lane highway here just to run this here combine. How are our fields looking there? Our new field almost mowed. How exciting. First harvest. First of many. I'm hoping this is just the very beginning of our Elm Creek takeover. Planting grass everywhere. Hopefully, eventually getting enough money to start expanding into all sorts of crops. Or at least some other ones that can be shot up the production chain a little more than grass can. Now you can do some stuff at the biogas, maybe at the animal dealer, but it's like, could be better, you know? Alright, we made it up here. Alright, this new field all mowed. Massey Ferguson doing some nice baling. Probably come back through, make sure we get everything. On back the mowers, looking like he did a fantastic job on this field. This is my little grass right here, so I'm mowing it up, man. Might as well. Need all the profit we can get. I'm not even sure it's worth running the baler over, but I'ma do it. Suppose we can keep filling in the water since little Massey Ferguson worker over there is doing a fantastic job. Not drive too deeply into the water. That's funny. That never had that message pop up on the Massey Ferguson, so wonder if the tank just sits lower to the ground or something. Nice being able to multitask. There's just so much stuff to do on the farm. It's nice to have a worker who can bale. Pretty good job too. He misses a few little things, like he's probably gonna miss some on that corner. Yeah, they're not so good about the corners, but overall, pretty good. I'm gonna wash these down. I got the garden hose out. I went and turned the water on. Look at this. I'm gonna clean these mowers up, man. They're all dirty. Look at that, getting shiny, brand new. I'm using them a lot for a year of use now. Look at the difference. Look at this and then look at this. I clean these up, man. Get all the mud off these mowers. Looking very good. Get that license plate cleaned off so everybody knows my name. Okay, it's gonna get real loud from here on out. Future me while editing. Digging around in Windows settings, and for whatever reason, my volume on this mic was like halved. So, that's just more fun editing stuff for me, huh?